This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out our starters for Colorado Springs. And it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. And for El Paso, and it's Jemison in at the power forward position. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
It'll be Colorado Springs off the tip. Outside Jones. Back to Morris. Hey, expanding his range. Cleared away by Wells. Pass to Snow. Here's the Wizard. Black defending to the right side. Outside Wells. Clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Colorado Springs with the ball. Outside Jones. Inside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a redraw.
And so it's Colorado Springs with it. 6 to shoot. Jones from outside. And Jemison pulls it down. It's Wells on the wing. Defended by Jones. Pass to Jemison. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Left side Jones. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Pass to Wells. Here's Jemison. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation. But he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him. Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Jones misses.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's Wells. El Paso, no good that time either.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Oh, it's stolen. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Snow, pass to Jay. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Wells, that's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Jones. Colorado Springs again can't hit.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Going inside. Round. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And here we can check out the story for him.
He's been working his tail off on the defensive end over the last 5 games, reading his opponents well and knowing when to go after blocks. His energy on that end has been really infectious.
Pass to Wells. Here's Snow. 6 on the shot clock. El Paso needs to get off a shot. And El Paso hits again from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams is checked in for Wells. Outside Jones. Some nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. Outside Jones. Lets it fly. Williams grabs the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Down low. Pass to Jemison. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Colorado Springs with a rebound.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
And he knocks down the first one. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 points. That one goes.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Williams passes to Jay. Pass to Snow. Here's Jemison. From downtown. The rebound by Moreland. Colorado Springs has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jones from outside. Rebound by El Paso. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
That one's good for 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Moreland. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Jemison. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Banked it in off the glass. And El Paso leads by 5.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Here's Moreland. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Jones. And the 3 off target.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Kept alive. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Williams on the wing. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. El Paso moving it around. Jemison. No good on the three.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Moreland. Outside Jones. Shot on the wing. And Jemison pulls it down. El Paso leading by 4. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Williams. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Moreland. Pass to Jones. Outside Jones. He shoots a 3. Jones misses. And El Paso shooting 33% in the first quarter. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Moreland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Colorado Springs again can't hit. Pass to Snow. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's El Paso leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for El Paso?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
They've got Williams, and it's the Wizards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Colorado Springs, and it's Black in at the 5, down low. And for El Paso, they've got Williams, and it's Snow in at the small forward position. Good. 10 points for him.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Colorado Springs shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Moreland. Fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Williams against Morris. Snow, the pass to Williams. Launches it. Colorado Springs with a rebound. And here in the second with about 1.5 minutes gone by. Right wing. Pass to Moreland. Fires from deep. Rebound by El Paso. The Wizards got 4 rebounds now. Outside Wells. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 8 now. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Moreland, 5 points in the game. Outside Jones. He tries for three. Colorado Springs again can't hit.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Williams' shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Jones. Here's Moreland. Offline with a three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Williams. After the basket by Colorado Springs on the other end. To the paint. It's tipped. Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. Morris for three. Counted from distance. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
To the middle. Here's the Wizard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And El Paso leads by 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Moreland. 4-3. Rebound by El Paso. They held a 12-point lead earlier. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Outside, Williams. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. Timeout. 11-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. That one goes in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Williams with it. Guarded by Morris. Williams passes to Wells. Back to Williams. El Paso moving it around. The 3-ball. Unable to get that one. For Colorado Springs, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Black passes to Morris. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Outside Jones. Here's Black. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Black's got his second basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 16.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
On the attack, Morris. Black, no good. El Paso leading by 9. Outside Wells. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Second chance effort. Count it. Good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break.
Back half of the year, they've been much more aggressive in creating turnovers, and their offense has really benefited.
Jimison's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining first half.
For Colorado Springs, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Morris. And here's Black. Now Jones. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside, Williams. 1:25 left to play in the first half of basketball. Can't hit from in close. Colorado Springs shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Jones. Rebound by El Paso. Jimison's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Williams. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound by El Paso. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Williams. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Black. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Colorado Springs. They trail by 7. The floater. This is another. He's 0 for 4. On the wing, Jones. From outside the arc. With 1 on the clock. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. El Paso on top, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for El Paso.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chums, thanks for the report. And so in the game for Colorado Springs, and it's Jones in a two-guard. Tony missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. J, the pass to Snow. Outside Wells. Clock at 6. Here's Jemison. Drilled from 11 feet out. Jemison's got 5 now. Colorado Springs shooting at about 34% here in this game. Now here's Black. He's closely guarded. Pass to Morris. From 20 feet. Snow grabs the board. Snow's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Wells on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 9-point El Paso lead.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Morris passes to Jones. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. He shoots it. Colorado Springs again can't hit.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
He gets it in there.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Morris outside. Outside Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Snow. And he converts the layup. And El Paso leads by 13.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Morris. He's got 7. 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. Rebound by El Paso. The Wizards got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Colorado Springs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Jones, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Colorado Springs making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's El Paso now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Jemison. Here's Snow. Here's the Wizard. He has 6. El Paso moving it around. No good on the wing 3. And it's Jones with the ball for Colorado Springs. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Moreland. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Moreland's got 8 points.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Jemison. That one doesn't drop. For Colorado Springs, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Moreland. And another three for Colorado Springs.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Now it's time to glance at the rookie leaderboard and see which first-year guys have shot it the best from three-point land since the All-Star break. Here's Williams. He has 7. Outside Wells. Pass to the Wizard. The 3. Colorado Springs with a rebound. Now Jones. Here's Moreland. There's the 3. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Moreland. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Moreland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Snow. Lets the 3 fly. The Wizards' shot is off. Colorado Springs has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Jones. Colorado Springs needs to get off a shot here. And yep, it's good. Moreland's got 11 points here in the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
El Paso leading by 6. And there's the screen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Colorado Springs with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Jones. Oh, from deep. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizards got rebound number 8 now. Goes back up. No good on the layup.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Outside Jones. The fader. Moreland's shot is off.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
The Wizards' shot is off.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pulls it. Moreland, good. Moreland's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
To the wing on the left. El Paso moving it around. Here's the Wizard. From outside, off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Williams. And no good. Jones with some nice D. Colorado Springs with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Out to the right wing. Jones peels it out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Takes the 3. With the clock winding down. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Outside Wells. Williams from long range. Jones grabs the board. Colorado Springs has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here he goes. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Jones. Pass to Moreland. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Williams' shot is good.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
To the left side wing. And another 3 for Colorado Springs.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. To take the lead, Moreland, good. Moreland's got 23.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
And for Colorado Springs, and it's Black in at the 5. Pass to Williams. Here's Snow. Williams passes to Snow. Here's Jemison. Gets the 3 to fall. And El Paso leads by 1.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Colorado Springs shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the three-pointer goes.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside, Williams. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now here's Morris. Out left to the wing. Here's Black. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Snow. Defended by Jones. Jones with some nice D. Morris, left side. Black, right side. Fires for 3. Rebound by El Paso. Jimison's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's 2-on-1, and he gets it to go.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's El Paso now. 2-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. El Paso, no good that time either. Colorado Springs has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. Moreland's shot is off.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Snow to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 22 points for him.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For Colorado Springs, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Morris outside. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And El Paso leads by 2.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Pass to Moreland. Black outside. Morris outside. Here's Moreland. Off target with the 3. For El Paso, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Snow, pass to Williams. Down low. "11 feet out. The shot won't fall. Colorado Springs with the ball. Trailing by 2. Jones feels it out. Morris on the wing. Pass to Jones. Here's Moreland. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Now here's Williams. The rebound by Moreland. Moreland's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Morris. Here's Moreland for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Now it's a 4-point Colorado Springs lead.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And El Paso making a change here. Wells is checked in. Colorado Springs leading by 4. Pass to Moreland. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by El Paso. Jimison's got rebound number 11. From 12 feet. Yep, that one goes. He's got 26. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. Pass to Moreland from the arc. Drops in the 3. Moreland's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Moreland. Moreland's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the attack, Morris fires it from 14. Oh, it doesn't go. El Paso has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Lots of room. Gets a hand on it. The putback. How about the activity?
Oh, here in the fourth quarter, he's 5 for 7 from the field.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Jones, he's checked in for Colorado Springs. Jones sets a screen. The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Oh, he jammed it.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Black. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. For El Paso, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. There's a screen to tie it up. Jones rips down the board. Colorado Springs leading by 3. Oh, it's off! And El Paso shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And that's in!
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Left in the game. Ooh, it doesn't go.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink it.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
And there's a pick. Shoots a 3. Jones rips down the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for Colorado Springs, Norland taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that 3-point.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure every everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Cash from downtown.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Moreland. Oh, the long ball, no good. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's Jemison in at the 4 spot. Beyond the arc. Jones rips down the board. Colorado Springs shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Morris. The 3 is off. And El Paso shooting pretty well at 45%. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Out of bounds. It'll be El Paso's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
He launches. Oh, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Colorado Springs. Now Morris. Now it's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Oh, it's off. El Paso has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Now it's Jones. Morris outside. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. For El Paso, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT.
2 minutes left in overtime. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Oh, it's off target.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Bucket! Straight in!
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Oh, it misses.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Jones in the post. Just 5 to shoot. Jones fires. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And El Paso shooting at about 44% so far. Jones rips down the board. Jones outside. To take the lead. And he He nails it. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they go to the intentional foul.
Rose. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jemison. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Colorado Springs. James. At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game, and it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Shoots from 8.
At the line for El Paso, number 22. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. He's perfect from the line this time. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Colorado Springs. James. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that'll put him up 2. 17 seconds left in the first overtime period. Shot from 16. So Colorado Springs wins it. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.